Before we get into the video, I thought I'd just mention that we actually made it past the halfway point for our GoFundMe. We still have a long way to go, so if you can, head to the link in the description to either donate yourself, nothing is too small, or to share it with other people. Bills are looming and we're still actively trying to get out of here. Thanks everyone, and thanks for getting me to 500 subs. Now anyway, on with the video. Hey stars, it's Tiv here, and as you saw in the Ratchet video, I'm covering the Dinobots' parents. Now we're moving on to Earthrise Wheeljack. Now this guy was actually the first figure I bought from Earthrise, because you know, Wheeljack has always been one of my favorite characters, and the only Generations figure I had of him prior was the Combiner Wars Wheeljack, so to say the least, he was in the need of a major upgrade. And you know what? The upgrade was worth it. I really do love this guy, even if he's a little flawed, but let's dig into it. Now, aesthetically, Wheeljack isn't the most accurate version of the character when compared to his character models of the past, but I feel like he captures the kind of doofy and awkward mad scientist energy that the guy has always been meant to have. And you know, he has a certain vibe and energy to him. This version's got a boxier chest than others, and tinted black windows rather than blue, but I think it really works for him. What doesn't work quite as well is, well, the fact his only accessory was his shoulder launcher and spoilers. No handheld weapon. Admittedly, you can use the shoulder launcher as a handheld weapon, but that's not the point. The lack of an actual handheld weapon aside from the shoulder cannon is pretty weird. And that's also the reason why I ended up giving him his husband's wrench. A bit of his greeble and panel lining is admittedly kind of washed out, but that's why I went ahead and took a Gundam marker to mine to give it just a tad more character. His head sculpt is wonderful, but it's easy for the darker blue optics to get kind of lost in the sea of black behind them. On to his posability. While he's got some immense leg articulation, you have to watch out for those windscreens falling out of his knees. His arms also have a pretty damn large range of motion, but he moves in some odd, unconventional ways that honestly do kind of fit a reclusive mad scientist. His head's on a ball joint, and you can get some expression out of his spoiler kibble. The transformation, however, is just a tad more fiddly than I'd like it to be. Now, posability-wise in car mode, he's got some very minor clearance issues that sometimes make his rolling a little less smooth than his fellow car robots. And more of an aesthetic thing, but I don't like the way the windscreens have that divide in them. I feel like it would have been a lot simpler to have it pulled out from the chest. Or, you know, just have the longer, rounded chest instead. I'm really not sure why they put them in his knees. The rest of his aesthetics, though, are absolutely on point. He's a fantastic rally racer with the bright and vibrant colors just giving that little spark of personality to him. Kinda funny how in some circles the color scheme is more known for being Wheeljack than for the real race car he stole the colors from. Now on top of that, he also has the perfect placement of 5mm ports and the stand adapter so that you can definitely give Wheeljack some awesome flying through the air turbo boosting poses. He's great for that. So overall, while he's a bit of a flawed figure, he's probably still the best Chug Wheeljack we have, so I can definitely recommend him. Whether it be the Earthrise one via eBay, or by picking up that new 5-pack with Earth Mode Hound. Okay, actually no, I wouldn't recommend the version that comes with that 5-pack, because I really don't like the animation model colors being so simplified, and the removal of the sponsors and the more detailed aspects of the livery feels like it robs the design of a lot of personality that it had. And the more gray hues as opposed to the blacks feel like it robs the design of the contrast it had with the white on the Earthrise one. So no, just go on eBay and pick up the Earthrise one.